Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. I have been a little out of commission last week because I actually had a super busy week at the farm. I've been clipping horses like crazy because they all got their winter coats and then we had the heat wave. So I got a little behind on the vlog and I apologize for that because I said I was back in my groove. And anyways, it has been so pretty out. Fall colors are showing, but it is a little breezy today. I'm going to dive a little more into teaching Z how to lay down today, and I have a couple more horses to clip. I will probably show you guys some of the clips that I've done this last week while I've been super busy. But I have another horse or two to clip, so I'm sure that'll be on the vlog today. And we'll be continuing working with Z on laying down and just hanging around the barn today as I vlog and try to catch you guys up on the happenings. Not much has been going on with like Z specifically, but I've been keeping up with the poly training and I've just been really busy with haircut season. Again, I always joke that unfortunately my job has to come first. So I've been hustling the last week to get a bunch of clips done. And hey Richie. Hi Richard. So yeah, I'm gonna muck a couple stalls this morning and then we'll kind of dive in. I have to ride Polly and then we'll work with Z and kind of go from there. I know that we have had just like really gorgeous fall colors this year. I think because we had like a false cold spurt and then we've had no winter storms. So the nice fall colors have actually stuck around for longer than normal, and it seems like there's more color all at once. Polly has been such a good girl lately. I finally, hopefully, knock on wood, got another update posted to Patreon. I've been really struggling with how to get those videos uploaded, but I think finally got to the bottom of it. And I gave her a little like bib trace clip, which I'll show you guys. And then I actually ended up clipping her more yesterday because she was getting really, really sweaty. It's just been abnormally warm. It was like 20 degrees higher, warmer than average here yesterday. I actually got sunburnt because it was like 80 in October, which never happens. I've been keeping the doors cracked because the leaves are out of control. They're just blowing in nonstop when it's windy out. There's so many of them. I am gonna ride Polly and then we will do a couple more chores and work with Z. All right, I'll be back shortly. Z got skunked on Tuesday or Monday night, I don't know, and it smelled awful. And he still smells really skunky. You're stinky. So, as we continue the little bit of a like training journey to see if we can teach Z to lay down, I did some, in typical YouTuber fashion, I did some watching videos and I kind of want to try taking a more natural approach first. So, it was really windy last night and today. I'm gonna see if I can take this like no ropes, no force thought process and get it to work with him. He can be a little stubborn about things, but he loves groundwork, so I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna play around with that today as like our second part of working towards teaching him to lay down and see how he does with it. So from what I gathered from the like Liberty work people that are trying to do it in a more natural way, you're trying to teach slash show the horse in a way with you there, basically how to lay down when the way they already lay down, by putting their head down low, bringing their feet together to go down. Z is already really good at putting his head down low, so then I think the goal would be I can teach him to put his hind legs under him and buckle his front legs to think lay down. So I'm gonna play with that a little bit today. The couple people that I watched videos that were playing, hi buddy, playing with it, we're kind of doing it with a whip, so by like touching their legs and their belly. So I'm gonna play with that a little bit today after he does his pillar work, and we'll kind of see how that goes. I don't really have high expectations, but I'm just kind of bringing you guys along for the ride. And then I am probably gonna ride him today as well too. So I'm gonna take you guys up with me to the ring in a rope halter, and it's super windy today, so I have the feeling I might have to voice over what I'm doing, but we'll film the whole process and see how he does with it. What do you think, buddy? Before I get too deep in the vlog, this vlog is sponsored by Quikkast again today. Quikkast is a cloud-based membership communication service that helps you keep connected with your members and keep your members engaged. Quikkast is perfect for any sort of member-based organization that sends messages out to their members. Quikkast allows you to type up a message and send it to one or more people and send it to them the way that they want it to be received. So your members get to choose how they want to receive their message. And these members can choose if they want to receive their message via email, text, or via even voice message. You can even send messages using Quikkast on your phone to your members on the go using the free Quikkast mobile app. Also on this free mobile app with Quikkast, you can take attendance at meetings, and then you'll receive an automated email the next day about the attendance. Allows you to send messages out to people that were absent from your meetings. Overall, this is just a really cool tool to connect with your members and get them the messages that they need in the way that they want to receive them. If you're interested in trying Quikkast out, you can get a free trial with no credit card information required. I'll make sure to link all this information in the description below, but thank you so much, Quikkast, for sponsoring this vlog. Just to kind of update you on Z, he has not been doing a ton. He's on his kind of vacation mode. He got checked out by the vet after Kentucky, and she thought it looked really good overall. We're giving his body some letdown time. The vet didn't want him to have like a full-blown vacation this year, so not like straight downtime, because she felt like as he gets older, what's the ironically famous saying, movement is medicine. So he's doing lots of hacking and he's still working, just kind of keeping him moving, but really light work, nothing too crazy. Okay, so we're kind of diving into some groundwork with Z today. I always start with pillar 1 setup, getting him to drop his head and relax into a good posture for us to do groundwork together. You'll see I get distracted because I found this gross wound in his forelock when I was petting him, and that was just disgusting. But moving on. So the new video that I watched that was like a little more encouraging the horse to lay down in a natural position wants you to teach them to tap their belly and they'll move their hind legs forward. Z just could care less about being tapped with the whip anywhere, on the belly, on the legs, you'll see. I really struggled to get him to respond to this whole tap the belly, move the hind legs forward. So then I move on to the second step that they want you to teach, which is tapping the front legs on the back of the leg to teach them to buckle their front legs, which he also was not going to respond to. I was feeling a little frustrated at this point because I really wanted to go about this in a real natural way, and he just could care less about being tapped with a whip in any regard. He's very relaxed though and unfazed by it. I tried for a very long time. He does lots of licking and chewing and yawning, however, does not move his legs basically at all. So quickly feeling like maybe I should give up on this method and feeling a little frustrated. So I move on back to holding his leg and asking him to lean backwards, which he responds really well to today while trying to keep his head low. I felt like he had some really good lean backs today, and I rewarded him for that with just a break, relaxing, pets, telling him he's a good boy, and that I was pretty happy with. I think the hardest part for me is that without really kind of forcing him into it with a rope on his side, he doesn't probably want to naturally go all the way down. So we'll kind of see where it goes from there. But he did have some really good lean backs today, and I felt like that was a good second day of trying to help teach him how to lay down. So overall, I just discovered that this natural teach them how to lay down the way that their body naturally wants to lay down with tapping was not going to work for Z. And I moved on to trying to go back to lifting the leg and getting him to lean back, which was good. I think the hard part is he is really like stiff and sticky in the hinds. He doesn't want to bring the hind legs under him very much. So we'll kind of see how that goes. But I felt like when it comes to leaning back today, he did a couple really nice ones, and I just decided to leave him with that and kind of move on with my day. This is definitely not going to be an easy endeavor for him. It kind of seemed like it might be really fun, but he's not really good at tucking his hind legs under himself, and he doesn't naturally just want to lay down. That's definitely, I mean, he has issues with laying down, so that's kind of where I'm at with that. And you guys can all laugh at how long I spent tapping and tapping. Obviously, I am cutting this video down and voicing over it, but there is about 17 minutes of me just tapping, trying to get any kind of reaction out of him. Nothing. So that was really comical. So that didn't go quite exactly how I expected it to go. I was surprised that he was so unreactive to being touched with the whip. Which, I guess in a way I'm not really surprised, but I thought we'd be able to get further with that. So, he did have some good moments with, like, holding his leg and putting pressure on his chest to lean back into the motion today. So I wanted to, let him be done with that. I don't think he's not thinking about it, but I think I have to play with my approach a little bit. Anyways, I'm going to tack him up and ride. And then I will wrap up the vlog with, I'm going to do a hunter clip today, and we'll wrap up with that today. Sorry, this has been a little bit of a long one. So my haircut today has been this hunter clip that I'm working on. And you'll see that I still have this to finish up. So I'm going to wrap that up, and that's going to wrap up the vlog today. I have to ride him after this, and I have the feeling it's going to be an adventure today with the wind and a fresh hunter clip. I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here today, but thank you so much for watching, and thank you Quikkast for sponsoring this vlog, and I'm sure I will be back in touch with you guys soon in the future with lots more fun updates, as I have lots of clipping to do. Bye guys, thanks for watching.